Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. Or maybe don't, in the case of Mew, who appears to be experiencing Twitch doing its thing. Do you want to watch a stream? Well, you can't, because this is not a streaming platform. Thank you very much. I'm going to hurry over to the other screen to see if that plays real quick. There it is. Thank you very much, Empirical Woodland, for continuing your subscription. And Reese, with also 3 months with Prime. Thank you both very much. This means the world to me that I'm even able to do this. I had that sitting on the title screen for a while, waiting for it to load. Aw, snap, here comes a hype train. What bits are we get? All aboard the train, choo-choo. Yeah, I'm not saying that aloud right about now. You know the song I'm thinking of. Yeah, what emotes are we gonna get? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's continue also playing Fatal Frame. Oh my god, I thought that was the button, because as soon as I hit the A button, it starts playing. Oh no! Oh, this is fine. Don't even worry about it. What button am I pushing? That button. Mew's great. They just supporting from out of nowhere. A friend found through a mutual Let's Player and streamer. What a cool person they are. I appreciate them very much. Like I appreciate everyone else. What were we doing? Nope. That's what we were doing. Alright, we were... That's right, we had a boss fight. What's the run button in this game? That's the run button in this game. And then that's that one. And then... A Wales has gifted 5 subs to various peoples. And, thank you very much. Also, Reese, while you're here, and I'm thinking, the Movie Boy has arrived. Amazing. Have a think what sort of themes you want for your house, your holiday home in Animal Crossing, because the only note that I've got is a spider crab guarding the door. And I'm sure I can come up with some bits and pieces. But I'm going to go with your chosen theme, I do reckon. Hey, before I go ahead, what's the camera button? Is it that one? It's that one! Alright, let's go. I know what buttons exist in this game. I've not been playing Dredge in the meantime. It's fine. Right, where is my exit? Here is my exit. Oh, Ren is only kind of here because we are sharing her attention. She's on the phone with someone. Well, that's fine. Let's boost that a little bit. Right. Was there anything else in here, incidentally? I know... I'm pretty sure that I just did the ghost fight and then ran away like a cool person. Is there actually anything else in here? Because there's usually going to be something in the middle of the altar, right? That's how the Fatal Frame series usually goes. It's like something up here. Oh, wow. Look how tall that is. Look how JPEG that is. Thank you very much, Empirical Woodland, for gifting additional tiers. That was 6 tier 1 subs to various peoples. Golden Ghosty and Woof Woof, Zen Tilda, Sportsodd, Parker 86, Code Links, names that I know and recognize. time to fish the ravioli out the water. Good times. Oh, but now you're not the cool number anymore, Empirical Woodland. Now you have to get the 100 more just to get the cool number back. Do not do that. You'd best not. Ooh. So, I'm starting to think that we're coming up on the end of the game, right? And the fact that we're getting Type 0 film, that's an end game item if ever I did see one in the Fatal Frame series. Like, I... Yes? Yes. Hello? I thought maybe there was a door over there. There is not. Let's go down. Hey, is the hype train prompt broken for anyone else? This isn't going to transfer remotely well to the VOD, but like, I'm looking at the hype train prompts, but part of it is like the transparent background. like it's the black and gray. Oh no, black and gray check is missing texture, not transparent background. Was that father just now? The transparent bit is with. Oh yeah, like the finishing line. Like there should be somebody waving a flag. Did they do that? I'm sure they do that. Oh, it's hidden. Okay. Hi? Hello? You can do that? How rude. Another stream loaded up, but still no me? Oh. Somebody tell Mew I'm very sorry, but I appreciate them being here very much. Especially contributing towards the hype train. Especially if they can't see it. Mew's a champ. There you are. You would think in like a really straight corridor, it would be super easy to get shots of someone coming at you through the roof. But no, she's high. She's just existing out of the draw distance apparently. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's not the bit you want to take a photo of. I'll get that. Did that work? Yeah, that worked. Oh, look at that little cute guy. Not the ghost. Where's my hype train emotes? Where are my hype train emotes? I want to show that one off. Look at that guy! That's what I got. thank you very much. You guys continue to be the best community. Is there actually anything in here? No. that was really, really clever. Actually, she she lured me in. We got. Yeah, I heard you. I heard you. Okay, now Muse stream has loaded. They can go back to not watching it. It's fine. I appreciate lurkers just like I appreciate everyone else. Let's go through this spooky door. Komodo Hype's a good one. This chime is the best thing. I love this chime command so much. Like, you may think, oh, it somewhat cheapens the Easter egg hunt by telling you when they're close. No, I think that makes it even better. Because that way you're not scouring through the entire game, you're scouring through around here. Have a look. Oh, that's not good. Girl in pain on altar. Is this me? Something just loaded in. Did you see that one wonky little frame? I saw it. The altar is cordoned off with ceremonial ropes. Some kind of ritual must have taken place here. Offerings of wine and food have been placed by the altar. The food is decomposed beyond all recognition. Rot! Not gonna get anything for that at the fish shop. Must do better. Reese did house chores today. Good job! I'm really happy for you. And whatever else you guys have accomplished today, I'm glad you accomplished it. The secrets of the Shugen Temple. The mask of the vessel must have inside it a face removed from a deceased person who buddeth not. That face, being placed in the Shugen Temple, must bathe in the light of the moon for one night. In the chamber of the mask artisan, the face is peeled off the body of the deceased, and then so tanned. All the while the moon's light must shine upon it. Oh my god, it is like faith. Light? What is light? Oh, there it is. Offerings of wine and food have been placed by the altar, decomposed beyond all recognition. Okay. Thought I heard something. I thought I heard something! Can I examine you? No. Mario Kart 200cc is not a smart plan. I am really, really bad at it. And, Do you know what the problem is? I can't get the hang of taking my, I'll say foot, you know what I mean. Like, not accelerating the whole time, and maybe tapping brakes sometimes. I'm not very good at that. I'm really bad. You won your first race. See if you can 3-star this first attempt. We should play Mario Kart as a community, particularly from Thursday, when the last batch of tracks come into play. They forgot to announce Wario Coliseum, which is a little embarrassing. But you know what? I'm sure I can forgive them for it. I thought I saw my radar light up, but I didn't. You know that one meme where it's Wolverine, and he's looking at the photograph. It's that, but it's me looking at Wario Coliseum. That's what I feel like with regards to that track, because it's the best one, but they've never put it in anything else. And I will die on this hill that it needs to be in something else. Oh, we're nearly close to the end. Because look, it's nearly the lunar eclipse. Like the name of the game. Well, I hope you enjoyed playing as the good character. Now we're going to go back to, you know, the detective. We can't play as Madoka. She's in a chamber somewhere. In summation, while investigating Haibara Infirmary, Shoshiro discovers that the procedures performed on its patients were both inhumane and illegal. They were being used as test subjects by director Shigeto Haibara to some unknown end. Shigeto's son, Yo, was also complicit in these crimes. But why was Shigeto so obsessed with finding a cure for Moonlight Syndrome? The biggest clue so far is the Rogetsu Kagura ceremony. With the Kagura being the cause of the Moonlight Syndrome in so many patients, the Haibaras believed that its masks and music held the key to a cure. The Kagura was also being held on the day of the girls' disappearances, 10 years ago. Is this more than just a coincidence? And who is the woman in the disturbing picture painted by one of the patients of Rogetsu Hall? All this and more on our next episode, Fallen Petals. Is that the picture mode? I think this is the picture mode, because this is... That's the garden. That's the garden. 2 years after the last festival, I came here in pursuit of Haibara. I saw that woman, and I can't remember after that. Mario Kart is one of those ones where I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun playing with it, particularly when teaming up with Tiny Child, because she's got essentially all the game drives for her. She just holds the controller. She doesn't know this, but she always wins, and she's loving it. This is his diary. Magaki, the artist who stayed in this room. The visions continue to bring me more and more masterpieces, and since I have come to Rogetsu Hall, they have only increased in the beauty of their finality. For instance, take my piece entitled 5 Girls Seeking Light. It depicts those naive and foolish girls crying for help while oblivious to their crime. A mixture of hope and despair, the weight of the task with which they are burdened. Such beautiful girls. This piece can truly be called the embodiment of my visions. And now the visions spread endlessly before my eyes, and then there is nothing. These visions are the flowers of salvation. Yes, they bring about the salvation that we have been waiting for. We will all be saved by our own annihilation. I hate the spelling of the word annihilation. I feel like it should not be spelled like that. I don't know how it should be spelled, but annihilation doesn't seem like this should have a H in it. Moving on. Bright, blinding annihilation will bloom over this island. All filth and dirtiness will blossom. Stop ye and witness the flower woman. See her face filled with the beauty of annihilation. The face with no face. The flower of annihilation. Come, come, come. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open my notes and I'm going to check camera. Yellow one is the camera. The other one is not. Do you know what? Let's power you up a little bit, shall we? I feel like we've been neglecting the flashlight. Well, see, what we used to do is we used to play through Double Dash. This was with the kids I used to babysit, not with Tiny Child. It was like before her time. And what we would do with her, that door is locked. What we do with her or him, depends who I was babysitting, give them a controller, not necessarily plug it in, and go, alright, you're Luigi, you're riding piggyback, yeah! Or, we would do the opposite, where you take weapons, I'll take navigation, let's go! And that was a lot of fun too. This is... Alright, this is all the way over there. I'm gonna go this way. I thought this was that one door where, you know, off to the left, there was like just a little painting room, and that's it. Yeah, this room, in fact. Alright then. I can navigate this area really, really well. I think this is Yohaibara's notebook. How long will my sister be asleep? I tried everything to cure her. I've dirtied my hands with illegal, unethical experiments. I even performed the rite of descent, the ceremony that legends say brought about the Day of Tranquility. But the rite failed. Now my sister is trapped in limbo, halfway between life and death. What went wrong? What was missing? Why did I come all this way? Would it be easier for me if I could just forget about all this? It would be easier. Let's go with that. The only hope I have left is in this painting. Everyone else is frightened of it, but standing before it, I feel a sense of peace and calm. My sister will awaken. One day, she will awaken. Rogetsu Hall, basement 1 floor. Oh! That's that one door that I said we haven't gone through that door yet. That's probably the final boss door. Oh no. A key for the basement. That's where that woman came from. What could be in there? Oh hey, can I examine you as well? I can. These 5 girls. This looks like that place underneath the infirmary. That's what I thought. Get out of here, Session 9. Oh. Get out of here, you. I don't want to think about it. Oh no! Oh no! I was I was thinking to myself recently, right? I feel like this ghost right here, she was on the top 10 list. I believe she placed 5th. Scariest ghost in the entire franchise. But like, we haven't seen her. She showed up maybe 2 times for one character, and something is lying where she disappeared. A day of piercing sunshine. I was sitting outside on the veranda in the courtyard when it happened. It came up the steps of the air, and the air in the courtyard froze. The one with no face, the one who is dead yet walks. The one with no face looked at a man standing in the garden. His face was destroyed. Those who saw his face had their faces destroyed, and the one with no face went inside the hall as though nothing had happened. It begins. For the first time in my life, I, who was born to die, felt a rush of exhilaration. It begins. It has begun. I feel that nervous feeling of anticipation, like a child feels before their first trip away from home to a far-away, unfamiliar place. Let's go a little further than usual for today's walk, somewhere we haven't been in a while. Shall we head to the beach? Wait, that's not right. Because if this is a mental institution, which I believe it at least purports to be rather than actually being, they wouldn't let people just leave. You can't do that. Oh, I'm back here again. But like, that's where I just came from, isn't it? Oh wait, no, that's where I just came from, but York was over there. Okay, cool. Question. Okay, here is part of the flashlight. I was a little worried that I would have to go back to looking at what I was doing. Right. Let's go exploring, shall we? Yes, let's. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Ghosts? Yeah, probably, actually. I see this message, Reese. How would you play Smash Brothers as if dolls? Like, I guess would you be racing along the big blue racetrack if that's the one that you did? Or just as an example. Man, this guy doesn't get any cool unlocks. Save all of those for the girls. That's fine. They can have all the cute outfits that I'm not gonna put on. Is there anything this way? Pretty sure this is... Yeah, this is like the safe room. I'll say safe room. The isolation room, that's the word. And then it's just like a straight path downwards from here. Which admittedly is neither of the leads that I have, but hey, sure, let's go this way. I don't like you. You creep me out every single time. A wreath of roses. They have retained their hue despite having dried out. Also, the fact that this candle's lit. No. Don't like it. Can we go... Can we... Game engine, please. Can we go through? There we go. Acquire. I did. What does that do? Greatly increases the number of points awarded. So if you're going to be getting any upgrades, get them now, because the game will so allow it. Wait a second, no, this wasn't the isolation room at all. Isolation room was on the 4th floor. The floor that doesn't exist. Because in some instances, 4 in Japanese has the same pronunciation as the word death. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And that is why you can say she, but more often than not, you're going to want to say yon. And now we know. I suppose it's one of those things where it's super easy to go, man, I wonder why that is. But at the same time, why is like 13 unlucky in English and 7 is not? What's up with that? I don't know. Why don't my characters want to behave themselves today when it comes to moving around the map? I don't know. I'll quickly talk over this before it gets copyright claimed. Just like the text in the number stations in Signalis did. Don't do it. No. How dare you? "13 was the number of apostles plus Jesus. The 13th was Judas." Well, that doesn't make sense at all. Under the direct orders of Director Haibara, I've been put in charge of the special patient on the 4th floor. He told me her name is Sakuya, but what am I supposed to call her? Her name may well be Sakuya, but she almost never responds no matter how many times I call her that. As far as I can tell, her name has changed. It was hard to accept this at first, but I think she's becoming another person. Very slowly, very gently. It wouldn't be the first patient I've seen whose name changed along with their personality. This one is different, though. She had no fixed name. Oh, she has no name at all. What am I supposed to call her? Because if we're doing that, the 12 apostles plus 1, the 13th one is Jesus. Because you can't have the 12 apostles and Judas, because Judas is already part of the apostles set. Well, then it... Numerology is stupid. Also, Empirical Woodland, I think you find Yokozuna as number 1. Along with Caesar's Palace. Right. Get back here, Sakurai, you little creep. Is that a thing down there? I would be forgiven for thinking that's a thing down there, right? Because it's just a doll in blue. But the way that it lights up... Oh, for sure. Oh, Wales is here. She was gifting subs like a mad yoke right at the start. Along with everyone else who did such a thing. What a fantastic time we had. I got a confused emote. I swear to God if I have to open that box again. Game is over. Stream is cancelled. I finally found the courage to read my mother's final words. She was afraid that I would meet the same terrible fate as her. Like her, I am sensitive to many kinds of things. Perhaps I will end up the same as her. What will happen to my little brother then? I'm more worried for him than for myself. He acts so tough that everyone is scared of him, but I know that deep inside he's actually a very gentle person and easily hurt. In his efforts to try and protect me, he ends up hurting others. I wish I could live with him forever, at his side, guiding the kindness in him towards good, before I end up like my mother. I've forgotten how to do my special attacks again. Oh no. Although I don't think I need to. I want to say this one focuses rather than... I want to say that one focuses rather than doing any damage. We'll find out while we freeze time. Do not use that. While we freeze time and take a look at what my power-ups do, shall we? Let's focus. Yeah, alright. That is what I want. Okay, cool. Cool. Right. Yeah, you don't like it, do you? You don't like a light being shown in your face. What do you think of it? That's what I think of it. Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. At last, the preparations for the rite of descent have reached their final stages. Director Haibara has given the order to bring Sakuya. She seemed very calm as she was led from her room. Her condition has been so unstable until recently. I wasn't sure she would make it to the day of the ceremony, but there she was, sitting down, cool and collected. When our eyes met, she looked at me with a smiling expression that seemed to see right through me, through everything. Until now, I was never able to keep the face of the one with no face in my mind, but I can finally see it clearly. I never realized she had such a kind face. But soon, Sakuya will put on that mask, and her face will be hidden from view once more. Eclipsed. I want to look at her face a little while longer before she's brought to the director's office. Who can say if I'll ever lay eyes upon her face again? Are we gonna do the Fatal Frame thing, where it turns out that you should have just done the horrific ceremony, and because you didn't do the horrific ceremony, everything's bad? I was so proud of this game for not doing the Fatal Frames trope. Anyway, here's a tape. Also, hi Ren, welcome back. That's not quite what that final subtitle said, but that's fine. Also, I can't say that I blame you for going to get ice cream. Ice cream is pretty cool. What flavor you getting? What's your choice for that? I hate you. I hate you and your stupid face. I thought they were Hanafuda cards. They appear to be just pressed flowers. Okay. Did I take a picture of the doll? I think so, because I didn't hear the chime. Yeah, these dolls just whisper to me. They don't make the sound. I want to say there was a doll in here. Oh yeah, it is. I found that doll. I got that one last time. Right. Next up is going to be the second floor. Yeah, I got the chime power up. It is. I mentioned slightly earlier. It's one of the best power ups, I think, because it's just, hey you, because it's like, oh, there's something nearby. Eyes down, look in, you know. Why this camera angle? Why was that? Am I being followed? I best not be being followed. She took the lift! Oh, I appreciate that greatly. That I do not appreciate greatly. Leave me alone. I have to go and buy more health now. Yeah, I'm enjoying finding the dolls, or trying to find the dolls. I know that I've missed some. I've got the list that tells me where they all are. And there's some that I just have not been able to find. Although I imagine the chime is going to help me. Let me tell you, the hassle I had finding the one in the back garden, I was so annoyed when I actually found it. The infirmary has been getting stranger and stranger every day since she was taken down to the Court of the Unhallowed. For one thing, they aren't letting us nurses bring the patient her meals. There are non-infirmary staff handling that. Strange people wearing masks. Who are they? I asked the director, but he won't tell me. No one else has managed to get an answer from him, and we've been banned from even talking about it. All I can do is keep quiet and watch over the room where she sleeps. I fear the opening of this door. I've seen the pictures Yuko Magaki draws. Pictures of a woman just like her, rising up from under the ground and consuming everything. The image is burned into my mind. When she awakens, this infirmary may be destroyed. No, the whole island will be destroyed. The process of destruction may have already been put into motion a long time ago, fermenting slowly. It's been 2 years since the Kagura, and soon there'll be a partial eclipse. How long do I have to stay down here? I'd sooner... And then the page is torn. I've missed that one, but also, please no spoilers. I'm all about penguins when I need spoilers. It's not going to be this one. I think it's going to be the lift to the... Oh, we actually are moving physically downwards. Did you see that? The dust particles were moving. That's an interesting way of doing that. I thought it was like, you know, they would close the door, load part of the level, and then reopen the same door. No, we actually moved up and down. Fancy that. I'll go down there in a bit. I'm gonna explore up here some more. I got stuff to find. And so I shall. That picture, every single time. They knew. They knew what they were doing. It's like that one bit in... You ever played Fallout New Vegas? There's this one office building where you go through a door and it loads you into a picture of just like glaring eyes directly in front of you. And it scares me every single time. It's like that. Is that... Hello, yes? Don't like this ambient track. No, sir. I'm gonna leave. Was that Yume Nikki? Probably not. But I like to think that's a drawing of Mr. Rubby Rub from Yume Nikki. The good one, not the trash fire that I played. Oh, hey! Chime power up. You love to see it. How many times did I walk past you? How many times were you directly on camera and I missed you? How did I miss you, given that I've been able to spot some of those guys from just like halfway across the island at this point? Wait, there's one in here as well? Where? On this beam. No? See, I'd be tempted to say something like, you know, under the bed. But I can't check that. Are you hanging out the lampshade Are you hanging out of the lampshade? No. Oh, oh. I only caught that because the filament lit up. Where even are you? Oh, that one's garbage. Not happy with that. Thank you, Ren. Thank you, the chime power-up. Aha. Darkrai, hello. How are you feeling now that you finally got your promotion to Great Ace Attorney? Are you feeling good about yourself? You should. It's a well-earned promotion. Why have you lit up? Why have you... We caught that one. That's fine. Ah, that's why that lit up. There you go. I dodged that one. I dodged that one. And now I just don't get whatever that is. Ah, rotten. Rotten game. It does feel weird when you end a longer game, doesn't it? I'm sure I've mentioned before, there's a lot of RPGs where my party is just sort of hanging out beside the final boss save forever. Because, you know, if I complete the game, the adventure's over. And I don't get to see the fellas anymore. Alright, no spooky dolls in that room. Well, I mean, you say that, but, like, I could have... Did I go through that door? I remember if I went through that door. Oh, that one's shut. But yeah, like, how long was I playing Murder by Numbers? Like 3 and a bit months? Similar sort of thing. Like, oh, game's over. Now what am I gonna stream on my casual Fridays? Something else in stark black and white, just to gradually introduce color to me, like, as a concept. Right, what am I gonna do? Rin, I believe you have been playing Blue Reflection in some capacity for as long as I have been watching you. Does that count? let's just save, picking up all that stuff. Yeah, yeah. Now, easiest way to do this is this door? Wait a second. I have a map. What am I talking about? Which is the exit? Courtyard view corridor. Lift lobby. That's the closet. Actually, how do I get outside? Oh, wait, I know how I get outside. We go this way. Because we can't actually get outside. Like, the regular way, I don't believe. We have to go through the basement. I love the basement. It's my favorite place. Attics and basements. Places I definitely enjoy going as a person. Definitely don't just inherently scare me. My flat has an attic. Not keen, friends. Not keen. Right, the exit is... Come on, fella. Come on. This way. Or maybe not. Wait. Wait. Magic 8 Ball, am I stupid? It's this door over here, isn't it? Not this one. Like the double doors to the left through here. And then you can get to the basement through there. But like, this is the exit, isn't it? Sure is. Does that say garden in a format that I can read? No, it doesn't, actually. Alright, what mystery do we have? What I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna spawn that so I know where it is for later. See, a friend of mine used to live in a house, and it had a basement, but it had an outside entrance and exit. And I don't know if that's better or worse. Like, it was kind of in front of the front door, like just to the side of it. But, oh man. Not keen. Thanks, game. Alright, we're doing damage, boys. We can actually harm the ghost this time. Yeah! Thank goodness we're playing on easy mode. Friend sleeps in the basement at some point. Rather you than me. Have fun with that. Darkrai, have fun with your dinner. Please come back and let us know what it is. I don't think I'm playing on easy. I think I'm playing on normal. which I'm glad. Now, see, I'll tell you what's particularly scary about my attic is the lock is kind of busted, so it has been known to open itself. Show me I don't believe you. You have to be on easy. Sure. Let's go find a save point. Oh, hello. Maybe they changed it in the EU version so that the PAL version is baby games. They do that sometimes. Oh, hang on. I knew it. I knew it! How did I miss you? See, the ghost list said, hey, there's a doll inside that staircase. And I went up and down this staircase for so long trying to find it. But guess what? Now that I've got the chime, it will just say, it's over here. And it makes it a little easier to find. Yeah. Something on the desk? Oh, is it just the radio? I think it's just the radio. Okay, that's fine. Are we doing this again? Am I on a timer? Hopefully not. Earlier in my shift, I dozed off and had a decidedly vivid dream. In the dream, I was standing in the front of that door, the one behind which she lies deep in sleep, safely locked away. I think I hear something. I listen hard. There it is, very faint. What is it? A breeze blowing? Breathing? No, it's someone singing. Suddenly, the door started to open. Behind that door is supposed to be my patient, a woman lying asleep on the verge of death. Supposedly. The door, which should have been securely locked, opens with a sickening screech. Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! I shouldn't look, but I can't help myself. I peer through the crack in the door. Eyes. Dull red eyes. What is it? I don't understand. What is that face? What is it? Am I gonna regret going this way? Is this just gonna kill me? Because see, what I was thinking was, just gonna sneak past you. Just gonna shuffle up this way. Because what I'm thinking, right? If the door is locked from the other side, can I unlock it from this side? Yes, I can. And then I can go and save the game, and I can show Rin that I am, I believe, not playing on Bab mode, probably. Remarkable self-awareness from this guy. Yeah, there you go. Phase 10, fallen petals on normal mode. Did I get any bits yet? Come on, I found like 2 or 3 extra dolls. Where are my bonus outfits? Fine. I'll just continue dressing like a big dumb nerd. Did I say nerd? I meant cool guy. Right. Next, that's back up the stairs. Turn around, please. Turn around, please. There we go. Next. I got the key for the door, which I believe is this way. The... Yep! The door this way! I definitely want to go this way! Listen to these sounds. Oh, that's just in that room. Well, there you go. I don't want to go back into that room. Why are you being lazy? What is... I thought that was a doll on the right. That's not a doll on the right. Yeah, why are you being lazy? You said you were going to go with a friend to get ice cream. That's not lazy. That's doing stuff. Supposed to leave. You're just a stand. You're not a creepy doll. Well, that's fine. Preparation for harvesting is complete, but the chief has yet to give his permission. We must obey the legend. If there be one who has budded, harvest ye the face of the corpse. Tear it off, for without a face they cannot blossom. We are forbidden from harvesting as long as she continues to breathe, but who would say this woman is really alive? True, she still has breath in her, but just barely. A frosty atmosphere envelops her, freezing the air in one's lungs. And that burning smell that clogs the nostrils, nothing can mask it. But she has lasted long in this state. Too long, I think. She is as dead. She is as the dead, and the time has come to harvest. We are under instructions not to touch her, not to call her name, but I can feel my fear take a hold of me. We must harvest this woman's face. We must harvest this woman's face. I don't know how much longer I can suppress this urge to act. Blue light? Blue light. You only get 1 spirit stone for screwing up that previous prompt. That's a bottle. That is also not a doll. That's a doll. Can I look at you? I can look at you. Alright. Well, if you head out, you can have ice cream, and then return home. And then continue bed. How's that? Bed and ice cream? That's...
さやかさん、どうして？
その仮面のかけらをあの子に渡してください。大切なものです。
でも、ルカちゃんがどこにいるのか。
あの場所です。あなたが昔ルカを見つけた場所。もうあまり時間がありません。お願いします。
さやかさん。
霧島さん、 またあなたに助けられましたね。
This is the mask fragment Sayaka was talking about. This is the key to saving Ruka. Oh, a note from someone. He's my favorite Overwatch player. Found a piece of paper with something scrawled on it. Hey, yo, I'm playing Winston. Deal with it. The moon. Reflected the moon. A deep, silent forest. There is nothing. I hate that sentence so much. Let us meet again. Let us meet again. Something else? Something else? Like, I've mentioned a time or two the phrase, there is nothing. I don't like that. Game! Game, please! I dodged that. I dodged the one upstairs. Maybe I haven't. I am going to have a drink. And we're going to listen to that one tape we found.
9月17日、同月島到着。こうやって記録するのも刑事時代の癖だな。2年ぶりの老月島。この島で灰原を見たという情報が入った。今度はガセじゃない。これも勘だが。灰原が潜伏しているとしたら、やはりこの島なのかもしれない。島は静かだ。2年前の神楽の一件以来、周囲の島からもタブー視されているらしく、訪れる人もほとんどいないという。しかし暑いな。まだ残暑が厳しく日差しが強い。風がない。空気が動いてないんだ。時間が止まっているような。どうなってるんだこれは。女、顔がわからない。顔が灰原。そうか、そうだったのか。
Would you like to explain what is clear to the rest of us? Because I'm not fully there yet. Also, Moxie, hi, welcome on in. Good to have you. Good to see you. I'll be joining back in my conversation when I'm done with my stream. But yeah, game's kind of terrifying. The Fatal Frame series is really good at that. This one tends to lean a little more silly than the others because there's an Easter egg hunt. But yeah, it's pretty spooky. Right, let's just ignore that room with the screaming and head back to. Let's definitely ignore you. Ah, and We'll go save the game. And then go back to the connecting corridor place, which is where we go to the other building. Why are you in front of me? You're not allowed to be in front of me. That's like a spawn door. You're supposed to go away when I do that. Oh no. Okay, we can do that. I can deal with that. I think. When did you open? When did that open? I'll bet you it's because I'm being chased. That's right. And I need to put oh, this is a bad idea because now I'm in a dead-end room. And she is behind me. Then we go to... It's closed again. Huh. What if I go to the garden? Will you unload if I go to the garden? And I can sort of snake my way back around that way. Yeah, Metroid Prime rules. Monsters can't go through doors. Blow up the single square you're standing on. Watch you spin in place. It's like Axiom Verge. Okay. Also, hi. This scene, bitrate killer. I hope you can see what's going on. I'm running, comma, scared. That's what's happening. By all means, take your time opening that door, Shoshiro. It's not like we're being pursued by the ghost. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, good. Let's... Oh, rotten. Absolutely rotten. Bet you if I'd come in from the other side, I would have caught that. Well, step 1, we save. Step 2, I'm going to go back to the basement. I want to see if that little trap door is going to open again. And then... I want to know what's down there. I bet it won't. I bet it's a one-time thing, like, oh, while you're being chased. Yeah. Alright. At least the room is still screaming, so we know that the ghosts are healing. Okay. Enough faffing around. Let us continue onwards. Yeah, I bet if I'd come around that corner, I would have been in a much better space to take a picture of that there ghost. But that's fine. Now, I want to say this is just a straight... new? You're not new. Wait, no, you're not new. I don't think. Maybe that is the one who is typically on the ceiling, but not on the ceiling. I don't know. Alright. One down. Can I do the other one with what little health I have remaining? Why were there 2 pips on the radar? Is there a third ghost somewhere? Certainly hope not. There we go. Nope, looks like it was just the 2 of them. That last pip on the radar was nothing, which incidentally is what O Wales has just redeemed. Thank you for redeeming nothing. Ghost? Doll? Where is Doll? See, I want to say hidden up on the little cross beams again. But that's what the last one did. And that was kind of ridiculous. Are you outside? You are outside! The cheek of it! Hiding outside the play area of the game. Well, I never. So, like, I've mentioned playing through this game, again, after this, but taking a guide with me. Because that way, I will be able to anticipate all of the little... The telephone! Because then I'll be able to anticipate all of the hidden ghosts and quick little flashes. It would also give me a guide as to where all the dolls are. Specifically, where they are, not just, like, in this room. And, like, that chime is going to make it so much easier. Yeah, I'll get to you in a second, Blue Twinkly. I just gotta do this. I think that was a note from Yo. Where's my stuff? I want my stuff. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not anxious. This is just see what the unlockables are, and just have them, I'm good. Don't even worry about me. I'm going the wrong direction, I'm fairly sure. Because I'm on my way to the offices in the basement and all that sort of stuff, whereas I believe where I need to go is down in the lift. I mean, at this point, I'm just sort of scouring around for the hidden spooky dolls, which is one reason why I've fallen a little quiet. But now we'll come back to that. Let's go this way. Nope, that's the reception desk. Always weird to me when I learn to navigate fictional areas. There's an old-fashioned lift. Can I use it? I can. Alright, cool. Oh, I can't prime that. I saw the doll. I saw that doll. Are we gonna have to do this until I catch it? Yes. Right. So we do that. And then we go down to super basement. To be fair, I'm not gonna keep troubling you guys by doing this, because it's probably not interesting to watch. It's not interesting to do. So what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be one of those... yeah, that's gonna be one of those ones where I go and I do it on my own, in my own time. Because that's a little frustrating. Oh, nice! New ghost! If I can get all three of you guys in one go, that'll make me very happy. It's kind of offset by the fact that it's just generic drowned man showing up with you. But that's fine. You know, if I can do some damage, we are good. Oh, that's not what I want. Right, 2 down. Now I just need to take on you, Mr. Boss Ghost. And there you go. All will be well.
お母さんに頼まれてきた。もう死んだ。これを。
Huh.
灰原。
So we're like ultra in the past, right? Chase after him. Eventually, call the lift. I get another shot of that spooky doll. All right, here we go. Only this time, right? I've set my flashlight to camera mode. How silly. Why would I not do that? Oh! I had it that time. It's alright. I know it's over there. Missed that as well. This is usually the most, like, frustrating part of the Fatal Frame series, is, like, we're just going to show you a ghost that's not going to show up for very long, but you absolutely have to catch it if you want top marks. You gotta have better reaction times than mine. That one's cool. That counts. Any other secrets in this room? Any spooky dolls want to reveal themselves? No? Alright, cool. Oh no. Oh no. I was gonna break all tension by checking for like hats and stuff, but oh no. We've seen this before, haven't we? Where people head to the roof and decide that that's an exit route. And it isn't. Alright. Here we go. Boss fight. Looks like a cool place, to be honest. Like, I like the hanging sheets. I like the available architecture.
灰原。灰原。どこだ。
Oh. Oh. We're gonna recruit you into Smash. Let's go. But there's only one person there. So where did Haibara go? Summary. Exploring the cavern underneath Haibara Infirmary, where she and the other kidnapped girls were taken, Ruka discovers steps leading even deeper underground. Following them, she arrives at the stage where the Rogetsu Kagura was performed, the stage where she was taken from 10 years ago previously to become an organ in a separate ritual dance. Lost in her memories, Ruka sees her father, Soya. She follows him, and finds herself at the Yomotsuki residence, the house where she was born. They're not going to end on chapter 11, are they? I mean, they might. To be fair, I would have ended it on, like, 10 or 13, like we were talking about earlier. Oh, I can't do that yet. I can count. Yeah, I would have done like 10 or 13 or something like that. But 11? Well, we don't know for sure because the loading screens didn't show a like full eclipse, did they? No. Just one getting there. Oh, this is a loop. Come on. That counts for 4, doesn't it? No? Okay. Fine. An aged painting scroll hangs in the alcove. The picture is difficult to make out. So I still find myself wondering, like, we're not quite at the end. Like, I saw you. It's not the end until the credits roll, and even then, with the Fatal Frame games, there's very often some degree of post or EX content. And, there's a quilt on the floor that seems to have something underneath it. It's soft to the touch, but doesn't react. But yeah, my question is, does Madoka exist? Like, we've seen a time or two how, like, the wheelchair ghost has a copy of herself. Is that what Madoka is? Is she imaginary? Are we imaginary? I don't think so, because people have addressed us by name. I don't know if anyone has noticed Madoka. Anyway. There's an old book on the desk with the writing Yomotsuki family on it. For generations, the house of Yomotsuki has been known for its artisans of the masks used in the Rogetsu Kagura. The family was originally involved in traditional ceremonies in a more general fashion. However, the first of the Yomotsukis to become a mask artisan was Soan. Unlike the masks made by other artisans to represent gods or ritual roles, Soan's masks had the symbolic function of holding the souls of the dead. Through the generations of the Yomotsuki family... Through the generations, the Yomotsuki family prospered and produced many artisans, bringing us to the 7th generation and the ultimate Yomotsuki mask artisan, Soetsu. In Soetsu's time, the masks of the House of Yomotsuki were held to have become as death and the soul themselves. They became the pride of Rogetsu Isle, even being presented to the Emperor of Japan himself. Unfortunately, at this point in the historical record, the disaster called the Day of Tranquility obscures our knowledge of Soetsu's life. And so, the details of his death failed to be passed on to modern generations. 2 generations after Soetsu, the family line was restored by Sogen, and the mask artisanship of the House of Yomotsuki was revived. So it's us. Like, it's always us. It's coming back to the... There's a quilt on the floor. Oh, that's the direction I just came in. Okay. Hello, what are you? Adorning the cupboard is a mask with a charm stuck to it. The mask shows signs of aging, the paint peeling off in places. Alright then. Just walk all over that. That's fine, Ruka. No one will notice. But yeah, it looks like we belong on this island because it's always coming down to us doing the rituals. Oh, you don't get to see where that ghost went. I don't get to go over there. Well, that's fine. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Like, why can't I look at this mask? Because that's not a mask that you are supposed to be looking at right now, Andy. Bang! Max power camera. That's what you want. Oh, that's where he went. It's being held shut by a powerful force. There are charms stuck to the sliding door. So, like, having stayed in houses like this when I was in Japan, yeah, actually, it's kind of awkward to navigate them sometimes. Because there's a lot of doors just set into the wall that look like they are part of the wall. Or at the very least, they don't look like doors. To my big, dumb Western eyes. Oh, I can just take this one. Okay. But like some of the places where I stayed, like traditional looking buildings like this. Oh! Hi! That's cool. One-shot me. I don't mind. Oh, this is absolutely fine. What was I talking about? Yeah, houses, Japan. I stayed in a couple of those. And, like, sometimes I would just take circuitous routes around the building because that's just how I remembered it going. Maybe let's equip some good film, yeah? Feel like that'll do a good trick against this super powerful ghost. Where are you? That's the exit. That seems like a good enough time to use one of those, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Man, I wish there was like a health power-up system and not just make the camera stronger. Yeah. Hey, that's what you get. You get right up close to me. I'm just go snap. Just like that. You better run. Get out of here. That's why she hesitated after picking up the thing, because she had to load. Alright, let's go. Give me a save point, please. Oh. Double O. C-double-O. I have to explore this particular house and find out what's going on. Let's do that. There's like 2 people who know what that is from, and they just... Okay, Andy, is that what we're going to talk about right about now? Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about right about now. Oh! Get in my camera. Crush lens. Yes, please. Right, first of all. Probably gonna need some of that. Gonna need some of that. That ghost's coming back. He's probably gonna be the final boss. And I'll have to deal with it. Right. Lenses. Can I equip it, please? Right. Crush. There we go. And that's all I need. Making ghosts cry, brah. That's what I need. Alright, now we save. See? It's not stupid to incessantly check the unlockables section if it works. Now is it? Alright, where's that telephone? I heard the chime. I can't take any credit for that one. Surprising, given that the phone is ringing. That's really good sound mixing. Remember when I talked about that in Fatal Frame 2? You see the big Dolby logo? You're like, well, that's why that's important. Was that Dick Laurent is dead? Oh, Wales has redeemed Tell Me Your Dreams. What have I just knocked around? Oh, hair clips. That's what I've just knocked around my desk. Don't mind me. Alright, hang on. Let's just pause you. Okay. This is an appropriate one. The dream on the night of the 6th/7th of November. I am trying to book a place in Japan. I see a note saying that groups should be no bigger than 6. 6 is a very special number, and anything more is bad luck. And as I read this, I realize, oh, that's why the group I was with didn't do very well, because there were 8 of us. That was last night's dream. And, well, would you believe I'm thinking, or was thinking, about booking a place in Japan? I booked one today, in fact. Yeah, you're hesitating. What are you loading, game? Sparkmain, I'll read that message in a bit. Thank you very much for whatever it was. I'm Fatal Freeman. But yeah, I wonder what the significance of those numbers is. I think, just in general, I think it's to do with the size of some of the places you will find in Japan. And I don't know how many you saw, whales. Probably some of the same ones that I saw, because we stayed in a very similar place. But you'll have, like, ramen bars. Occupancy 3. And that's it. And, like, it was really, really hard to find a place where all of us could sit and eat together, because, like I say, there was... Oh, yeah, that's been held shut by powerful force. There's a charm on the door. That's right. Which way did I come from? I don't remember. Map? That's going to be this way. And there was only 1 or 2 places where we were able to all sit as a group. And even then, I think I seem to recall one of them was they boo! One of the places was essentially 2 tables next to one another, and they just counted that as one check for the purposes of, you know, all these big Americans coming in making an order. Is that you? I don't like the sounds of that. Doll. Doll? Nah, I'm just getting cheeky now. Doll? Yes, but not that kind. It's hard to tell in black and white sometimes. Doll, though. I wonder how how am I doing for those? 63. I wonder if that's where I got the extra equipment for. Let's try that sentence again. I wonder if that's how I unlocked the extra equipment for the camera in the extras menu, because $60 is most of them. I think there's 80 in total. Know ye of the house of Yomotsuki. The purpose of the rite of descent is to reach the hallowed realm, being the path from the origin of souls, and that which they walk when they return thereto. It is the moonlit sacred place. The portal to the hallowed realm is the mask of the Yomotsuki artisan, being the mask of the lunar eclipse. The mask of the lunar eclipse hath no form, as it doth symbolize the moon, being the form of the souls of the dead, and it may also be that mask which consumeth that moon. Deceased souls, led by the moon, don the mask, and, becoming void, so becometh the living deceased. To see the hallowed realm is as dying and becoming a spirit. Thus, the only way for the living to reach the hallowed realm is through donning the mask of the lunar eclipse. I'll bet you that's gonna be the ending. The wardrobe is wedged shut. Looks like the quilts inside have collapsed and are blocking the door. Fine. But that's... This is a door? That is a door. I haven't shown it off because I do like to... I like to keep this sort of thing very private and secretive in public. Like, at least it's like in my Twitch persona, if you like. But, Tiny Child got ever such a lovely note from O Wales. And that note was like, let me tell you about Japan. Japan is a place where magic is real. Everything's magic in Japan. And she gets a little awkward when receiving gifts. Like, it's the weirdest thing. If you go to her right now and you go, hey, Tiny Child, what did you get? She'd go, oh, well, I got this and this and this and this and this. And she would just... all of the words in the world will come out of her mouth and tell you these things. But she's not super great with receiving gifts. But she read that letter, and man, she loved it. I can hear the sound of a piano playing. Must be coming from my room. Well, that would be great, except I don't know what your room is, Ruka. Or do I? Have I been to this one before? Also, Rixtrus, welcome on back. Good to have ya. Oh, is that what that was? I didn't know if it was just like a bit of the packing fluff that you had put in there, just to make sure that everything was nice and soft and safe. But, like, nope. Zook decided we needed a present as well. And fair play to him. Zook is a good dog. Can I... I saw you. I saw you. Watching Andy navigate the horror of Fatal Frame whilst navigating the horror of badly documented API calls. No! What about the merger? Things were better until the merger. Mommy told me something today. She said I was born from mommy and daddy, and mommy and daddy both had a mommy and daddy too. It goes like that all the way back. Everybody is connected, and all those connections lead to me. All of those people died, but it's not sad, because thanks to all of them, I'm here now. There were so many connections that brought me here, so I'm a very special girl. And because it works the same for everyone else, they're all special boys and girls too, so we should all be friends. I said that means mommy is a special girl, and daddy is a special boy too, so I'll be friends with them. She laughed when I said that. I'm really happy that mommy and daddy are connected. I'm happy that connection will never go away. I do like being childish and innocent, and being alive. I hope that never ends. Piano? The song I used to practice. Mother taught me this melody. I can just about remember. According to the score, it should sound like this. Sure, let's just Simon an entire measure of music. That's fine. Is that a measure? Close enough. It's like... it's 3 bars. But 12. You're pushing the limits of human memory there. 7 plus minus 2. I've already forgotten what it is. Hang on. While I just get my notebook out. My other notebook, not my dream diary. This is my penguin notebook from Beep Salt. Follow the notes and play the piano. L. Well, it highlights the notes, so actually, I don't really need to do that, do I? I'm still keeping that handy, because I'm probably going to need it. I was close enough, thank you very much. Would you like me to get an actual piano up on my screen and play this? Because I will. Reading music's real handy for solving puzzles. There we go. I know this song. I've heard it before.
そう上手ねねえルカもっと上手に弾けるようになったらルカにあげたいものがあるの
I was thinking about this when I was playing a couple of games earlier in the year. Particularly when the past was around. If you recall that one. That one used musical notation to really good effect, and that's something that has stuck with me. And I'm really happy with that. Are you telling me you're not one of the creepy dolls? I mean, apparently, yeah, you're not one of the creepy dolls. But, cool. Just random laundry closet. Cool. Can I go in this door now? I sure can. See, she's getting used to this ghost hunting malarkey. First thing she does when she comes in the room, something in the spooky closet. Ooh. The mirror stand has carvings of flowers and butterflies. Here's a thought. Oh, yeah, I can't power that up yet because I don't have enough of those. But what I do have is I probably have enough to do a bit of this. Let's do one more of those. Because that way, hopefully, I can get 2 crush shots. And then type 90 film. Hey! Yeah, I thought I saw you. These guys are becoming more and more frequent. And less subtle. Or maybe I'm improving when it comes to finding them. I don't know. Dear Sawyer, I remember that you once expressed a great interest in a melody you heard me singing. I thought I would write to tell you more about it. The melody is called the Moon Song. You may not have realized this, but I am a descendant of the Guardian Maidens. There are no longer any such maidens in existence, nor is their code still followed. In fact, the old moon organ is about the only remnant of them left on Rogetsu Isle. I had not intended to keep this a secret from you, but I had my reasons for not telling you about it as soon as we met. The Guardian Maidens are thought of as loners, never speaking to or having any associations with others. I didn't want you to see me that way. The reason I am writing you now is that I wanted you to know about my family's history before I cast off their name and joined the House of Yomotsuki. As you know, the people on this island have always thought of the moon as representing the form of the soul. It is revered as the place from whence all souls come from, and the place where they ultimately return. But the moon both waxes and wanes. The role of the Guardian Maidens is to play moon sounds in accordance with the phase of the moon, resonating with and protecting the souls of the people. According to the legends of the Guardian Maidens, everyone has a different moon sound. The sound is very faint, but, like the oscillation of a crystal, it stays the same their whole life. On their own, each of our moon sounds is faint and weak. This is what... I'm sorry, I skipped ahead a little. We'll get to that. This is why we are taught to resonate our songs together. If your moon sound and mine can resonate together for eternity, I will know no greater happiness. Sayaka Minazuki. Do I know the name Minazuki? What are the surnames of the characters? No, Hinasaki is the main line. Kurosawa. I forget what Miyu and Mayu's last name is. I don't know. Minazuki may be an important name to the series, but if it is, I'm currently drawing a blank. Wow, I miss having notes. All of the charms have been removed. You hear this? It's loading something. Yeah, there it is. Where are you, you big dumb nerd? I knew it. She knew it as soon as she came in. I knew it. There's something in the closet. They do like that shot in this series, don't they? So this was what was important to her. I'm sure there was a display stand for this mirror. The moon song is passed down only in the line of the Guardians, being taught from one maiden to the next. There is a problem with that. Given to those that learn it in the Guardian's mirror, give it to those that learn it to the Guardian's mirror, so that if the song becometh lost to time or memory, or be interrupted, they, reflecting the light of the moon in the mirror, may know it once more.
これはあなたのものよ。
Actually, no, there's not a problem with that. I'm thinking of Clock Tower 3, unfortunately. Where it talks about how, like, the women of the Burroughs family have this magical power, which doesn't make sense because traditionally when a woman marries, she loses the name Burroughs. I don't know. That game, that's the least of that game's problems, let's be honest. It's not very good. I'm not wasting good film on whatever this is. Give me that.
あなたは私が守るから。
Something has appeared in the photo. Seems to represent phases of the moon. I don't want to look at the mirror. I want to look at whatever that is. Can I see whatever that is? Hopefully just taking a picture of it's fine. If not, we know where that is. And we know where we're going. And where we're going right now is downstairs. Because that's where that one sealed door was. With all the spell tags. And now I can go through it. Where was it? Was it this? Oh, it's this one over here, I think. No, this one down here. But this one over here is where I'm going, because there is a save point. And by golly, I would like a save point. I'm going to check for additional unlockables again, because I found a whole bunch more dolls. Yeah! And what else is there? So there's probably going to be a festival lens. There's usually a festival lens. Amakura! That was the surname of Mio and Mayu from Fatal Frame 2. And Kei from Fatal Frame 3. There he is. Hey, what's up? Do you want to see this cool new thing that I got? You don't. Yeah, you like that? That was great. That's why Crush Lens is the best. Presumably there's also going to be a Zero lens if I didn't already get that one. I forget if I already picked up Zero. I did! Because I could read the kanji for it. Because apparently that's what I'm about. Okay, fine. Maybe there's no more cool stuff to unlock right now. That's fine. I'm going to save my game. Don't even need to. Oh, that's our last name. I'm so glad it lists first and last name on the save files. Otherwise, I would not have known. Is this where I needed to go? No. That would be This way. That would be you. See above. Entries into and navigation around traditional Japanese housing. Mad I heard that. Did I? Apparently I didn't. There are masks on the shelves. They are all exquisitely made and have a sense of life about them. One has a patterned piece of paper attached to it. This old-fashioned score represents musical notes as moons. It's a note from Ruka's father. The entrance to the temple of Tsukiyomi, where the rite of descent is performed, is closed, and entry is forbidden. A certain moon sound must be played in order to open the temple, but it has also been lost to history. However, I found an old music score in the Haibara archives. They said they used Professor Aso's camera obscura to reconstruct the score from the burned remains of the document. Map? Map, where did you go? I was some Virgo versus Zodiac wandering around the empty plains of the level, is what that was. Found a mask on the desk. There's a piece of paper with a diagram on it. Bet you, that is how we open that other door. Looks like something left behind by Ruka's father. Dr. Haibara has been asking me why the mask of the lunar eclipse brought about the Day of Tranquility. The answer is simple. The mask of the lunar eclipse forged by Soetsu caused the vessel to blossom because he failed to create it perfectly, and it activated forbidden areas of the mind. The true mask of the lunar eclipse causes the vessel to lose all self and become void for a time, during which the depths of the mind open the spirit road. The path to the origin of souls, the hallowed realm, will be opened. By reaching the hallowed realm, the soul of the vessel, which had become as naught, returns from naught again. Dr. Haibara has already performed many experiments to see how the wearing of the mask affects the mind. I think I'll ask him to assist me in forging the mask of the lunar eclipse. What reason could he have to refuse me? Now, my line of thinking is head to my... Hi. Head to my bedroom, because there were notes on the wall. And it seems to me like if I have a musical score and the means by which to learn what notes I need to play, I can go do that. Although I imagine it's probably going to be the one, like the same notes that have been showing up on the previous 67. I'm so close to funny number. We are so close. And yet. And yet. So yeah, I reckon if I go to my room, look at the notes that were written on the wall, that will tell me, hey, here's the number of notes you have to play, and in what order. But not like on the piano, on the controller. Like it's pianista. game where I want so badly for them to reintegrate touch controls, they're never going to reintegrate touch controls. Don't ask about... You get banned. Banned for asking about touch controls. It's also probably a very bad idea, because I can imagine the Ghostface Killer is going to show up. And I cannot remember the words to Emergency Procedure off the top of my head. It's the one when he talks about vibranium, adamantium. It's a good little verse in the middle right there. Right. Do you count as a doll? No. Always good to check. Well, I'm just going to assume then that the fact that projection appeared at all means that this information is just in my brain now. Ruka knows how to interact with the What's-It, and the day will be saved. Unless... No. I'm certain that I have missed something. Let's just do a bit of that. Oh, hello. That was really nice, actually. All three parts of those ghosts counted as one. This is a rare moment of kindness from this game. Wait, where am I going again? Master room. That's where I'm going. Have I mentioned navigating Japanese houses? My goodness. Right. So, is there anything else in here that I can have? Books and documents about mask making lie scattered on and around the desk. Nope, that's just a note about the books. I think I have everything. Because otherwise the little, the little blue item finder would pop up and say, hey, there's something in this room you haven't found. But I cannot help but feel like I have missed something. Well, guess there's only one way to find out, and that is to leave. Because if this game is programmed well, and generally Fatal Frame's pretty good for this, it will say, oh, I don't know, I can't really go that way, I don't have all I need, and then we have to go back and find something. Or it will be like Wild West Seymour, and a character will just pop up out of nowhere to yell at me for not picking up all the items, and just force them into my inventory. Excellent. Please be nice. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Away we go. Gotta break the habit of running. Like, this is a new area, stuff's gonna start appearing, and I need to be prepared for it. Because if you run in Fatal Frame games, not only does it, like... See? It increases the chance of hostile ghosts appearing, but it also means that you miss passive ghosts, like this one. Okay. Pretty sure there was a save point. Oh yeah, it was down here. I remember. It was like up these steps. Thank you for waiting for your cue before continuing forwards so that I could get that picture. Wait, is this the right way? I mean, yes, because we're following a trail of ghosts. But is this where I need to go? Ah. Yeah, this looks like... This is here! This is where the other ritual was held that went wrong.
私はあの日祭りの最中に連れ去られ、この奥にずっとずっと奥、深く深く。
Hi! Sup? That came out of nowhere. Cool. Let's get jump scared by ghosts. How you doing? And that's essentially what this entire game is. Becoming jump scared by ghosts. I'm maze. That one counted. So, I mentioned... Yeah, see, I mentioned the doll maker the last time I did this fight. I think the trick is, at least for this fight, like these ones, who reach their hands out to you, they're real. But, like, if any of them don't, if they keep their hands by their side, like you, that one wasn't real, because her hands are by her sides. Oh man, now I need to power up getting the spirit points into my camera, because if I've got the ability to do cross shots, but like, eventually. Not a very useful power up if you can't just do it. Right. That one in front of me was an absolute gem for waiting for me to do a bit of that, get my health back, have a couple of pots of tea, and now we continue onwards. Yeah, leave. You're not real. You know, it's only just occurred to me there's an interesting bit of a continuity error in this game versus the rest of the Fatal Frame series. You need to be able to take pictures of a ghost's face in order for it to count as, like, being able to do damage to it. This was established way back in the first Fatal Frame title, because that's what made Broken Neck dangerous. Her head was on backwards, so you had to try and flank her, or wait for her to turn and attack, before you could do damage to her. But this game, the whole point is that no one has any faces. How are you supposed to beat someone who has blossomed when they have no face? It's like Branwen was talking on her stream earlier about the Power Rangers. If the villains never transformed, they'd be set. Because then they don't have to fight the Megazord, and the Megazord's the one that wins the day. Anyway, let's continue onwards. Try not to think about it. The ornament on the altar moved when the organ mask was placed on it. Globes with moon patterns are arranged on the altar. Is this the moon organ? Okay, how... There we go, that's how we do that. Oh! This is the note that was on the wall in the... That was the Undertaker's theme tune. That was straight up Rest in Peace by Jim Johnson. Did that spawn in front of me and shuffle over? No, it didn't. Ignore that. Everything is fine. I'm gonna do that thing I said. No, I'm not. I I only have 3 blue stones. That's what I get for not being very good at finding them. It's fine. Nice. Blue stones? Red stones? I'll take them. Couple more of those. We can power up Crush further. And... I mean, I say that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to power them up much further. Because this seems pretty final. Am I finishing this tonight? Hopefully I can finish this tonight. I do love completing the game. I like how I'm getting better at finding those. 30? Increases spirit points. I think that's the one I want. Screw it. We'll have one of those. Again, this is the final boss path, probably. I don't need to power up nothing. Oh, that's gonna bug me that I've got 1 and 3 on my list, but not, like, 2. It's fine. We're coming back to this. We're gonna do it again. And I'm going to be a lot more blatant this time about just straight up going to a sliding tile puzzle solver, because... man, forget those. Yes? Oh, it's in the lantern. Cool. Ignore that Zed fighting. It's not happening. You don't see that. did we get funny number? Oh, we're so close to funny number. I hear another one. I see another one. Chat, we did it! We got funny number! Ah, good times. Alright, let's go. I've got internet memory on my side. Final boss, what you got? You got nothing. Final boss has big bad evil guy energy, ghostly shenanigans, and loading into cutscenes, really obviously. It's fine. And nice red uniforms, apparently. Am I dead too? Oh no.
念を打ち損じたか、そうや。完成していたはずだ。なぜだ。あの場所に連れて経過を見れば何かわかるか。
Yes? I'm on edge now. Where are you? Look. There! Hi! Alright, cool. Okay. Well, we can't fight because it's in Bit Crush vision. So I'm gonna duck and weave. We're gonna serpentine, and we're gonna run past you, and it's gonna run super hard and see if we can escape. And imagine the game saying like, "Oh, by the way, doll over there. You might want to get the old camera out. Take a Pikachu up. It's fine. This has very big, like, run for a bit until you realize you don't need to energy. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, we're just gonna have an epiphany and be like, oh yeah, I don't actually need to be afraid. And then we're not. Although, I do wonder why it is that Madoka was able to fight her. And to an extent, Kyoshiro was able to fight her. When we didn't? Right. Where's my map? Where's my map? Do I want to go back down there? I don't want to go back down there. Not right now. What I want to do, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do, everyone. We're going to head over to that save point. And we're going to save. And we're going to call it. Because I trust that this game isn't going to just... It's going to announce that it's going to end, right? It's going to say, this is the final level, and here's what's going on. I really hope that the game is going to say that. But I cannot say for sure. So, let's grab a bit more of that. Yeah, there you go. Fill up on 14 and 61, because what the hell else am I going to do with these points? I'm gonna buy a pair of glasses. That's what I'm gonna do. There you go. And we're gonna put those on. Yeah. And now we're gonna save. And we'll come back and we'll finish this tomorrow, because we're doubling up on Fatal Frame this week, so that I can wait patiently for Dredge DLC to come out and not bounce back and forth between long-form games. Isn't that a clever idea? I like to think that it is. Okay. Here's my ending screen. Amazing. Who are we gonna go and raid? Let's pick someone. Let's open up Twitch and pick someone. Well, I know exactly whomst we're gonna go and say hello to. It's our good friend Empirical Woodland, and I'll tell you for why. Because he recently became affiliate, so you can sub to him if you want, and you go say hi and be nice to him in his streams. And when he gets all of his sub badges and his emotes made up, we're gonna have a rotating tree and all these bits and pieces. That's what we're gonna do. So let's go say hello to Empirical Woodland. Do come back tomorrow. As I say, we're going to continue/finish Fatal Frame 4. And then something cool on Friday. We're going to go back to it. Like a game from 1993? I don't know. So join us next time for that. And until next time, goodbye.